guys, Mons here. On this episode of Ball in Months, we're going to be looking at the League of Ireland Game Week 6 prediction and, of course, my risky pick alerts. Just before I get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, please make sure to hit the unsubscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. So let me just get started here. So, just before I get started, my risky pick alert record is 2-2. Last week, I'm going to claim the Dundalk. Last week, I'm going to claim the Dundalk draw as a win in a risky pick alert column because, like I said, we don't do draws in all Ball in Months, we do W's and L's. So if a risky pick alert comes in as a draw, we're going to count it as a W, especially in League of Ireland because there's only 10 teams in the league. So let me just get started here. My format is usually a list of fixtures, and I do my picks, and then after that I give my rationale behind my picks. So the games goes as follows. So there's Bows versus Galway. I'm obviously rocking with Bows in this one. Dundalk versus Waterford. Risky pick alert. My risky pick alert for this week, I'm picking Waterford to beat Dundalk. I have St. Pat's versus Drogheda. I'm going for St. Pat's in this one. Derry versus Shelbourne. I'm going for Shelbourne in this one. Sligo Rovers versus Shamrock Rovers. I'm going for Shamrock Rovers in this one. So for me so far, in regards to the Bows, obviously I'm rocking with Bows in this one. They've been the best team in the league so far. As expected, I'm obviously going to rock with Bows. They've been the best team in the league so far. They had a convincing win versus a struggling Galway side last game. For me, also they've been undefeated so far this season. Fantastic so far from Bows. They're obviously top of the league as well, so obviously I'm going to rock with Bows against Galway. Risky pick alert. My risky pick alert for this week is for Waterford to beat Dundalk. I know a couple of people are going to be like, "Oh, Months, how is that risky pick alert? Dundalk are newly promoted side. Waterford have been in the league for a while." Don't argue with me. Argue with the odds makers. Dundalk are 10-11 to win, and Waterford are 11-4 to win. So obviously that's the risky pick alert. I'm rocking with the Blues this weekend. I feel like the Blues are definitely going to get a win this weekend in Oriel Park. It's going to be a tough place to go, especially like I said, Dundalk have made a decent start this season. Although they're nearly promoted side, they made a decent start. But I'm rocking with the Blues this weekend, in my opinion. Like I said, the Blues just need to be careful because they're already bottom of the league. So already they haven't got a win so far this season. They're already bottom of the league. They've had 2 draws so far. For me, talking to a couple of people that went to the games and listening to what people are saying about the Blues games, I think they're going to stick with the 3 at the back. They're going to try to fit all their attackers in the team. And for me, they seem to play better when they're playing through Conan Noonan. So that's going to be a huge focal point for them in this game. And if they can do that successfully, I think they're going to get a win against Dundalk in this game. The next game I'm going to go through is St. Pat's versus Drogheda. For me, I'm going for St. Pat's in this one, of course. St. Pat's had a great game there against Shelbourne last Friday. They ended up winning 4-3. He just in added time in last minute from a corner kick. It was a fantastic game. I saw a couple of I saw some of the highlights of the game. It was a very, very good game to watch. An entertaining game. A great advert for the League of Ireland, in my opinion. Like I said, there's 3 wins in a row now for St. Pat's. They're gathering momentum. This is fantastic for Stephen Kenny. For me, I think for Stephen Kenny, he should be up there challenging in this league. Especially with his pedigree of coaching, he should be up there challenging in this league, in my opinion, and the squad he has. It's going to be tough versus a rugged Drogheda team, but I'm picking them to win, especially being at home in Dublin as well. Derry versus Shelbourne. This one I was a bit torn because obviously Derry were one of my favourites to win the league title, but they haven't had the best start. I know they beat Waterford last minute there a couple of weeks ago. I think it was last week. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was last week when Waterford were. I think 2 weeks ago when Waterford 2-0 up, and then they came back and then they beat Waterford 4-2 overall. But with this one, I'm going for Shelbourne. Shelbourne were very, very unlucky against St. Pat's. It was a fantastic game, but I'm going for Shelbourne to win this one. Harry Wood and Will Jarvis, I think they can click together. And if they can click together in this game, I think they're going to score goals. It's great to see Will Jarvis back. They had a fantastic season about a year and a half ago. I think it's great to see him back in the League of Ireland. It's a fantastic attacker. And I think once it gets settled, I think he's going to hit the ground running in this league again. That's pretty much it for me. If you have any suggestion on my channel, on any of my videos, please make sure you drop the comment below. I do appreciate all the support, and also drop your prediction below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Peace out.